it's still Thursday. This is the third video. It's the big drive to Mom's house. This is the one I have not been able to do. I feel really good today. I've been to the doctor. I've been to the meeting for marketing for my company. And now it's Mom's house time. I've already driven past the part where I had my panic attack earlier today, so I know that I can do it. I'm not feeling like real anxious. I feel really optimistic. I do wish that I would have had time for a nap today. This is my one day off. Like, I've been asking for 2 days off in a row, and this is why. Like, I'm busy. I have things to do. So, started off with the doctor's appointment. As soon as I woke up, I had to get ready and go to that. And then, after that, I went straight to where we met the guy for the marketing. We did that. Got done, came home, let the dogs out. I went to the bathroom. And now I'm in my car again. So I've been going ever since I woke up. But, you know what? That keeps the anxiety down. It keeps me focused on things. Instead of just laying in my bed and dwelling and thinking. I think this helps. Oh, it's not good to have your car parked there. I almost smashed into it. Not almost, but, you know, a little dramatic, but... Alright, so we're at 2 minutes already. That's from the driveway. I don't know what it is. It's something about my mom's house that always gives me anxiety. Like, even when, you know, when this started, I didn't live with my mom. I lived with my ex-husband. And I found out that it was anxiety. And once I found out what it was pretty mild back then. I mean, I cut out caffeine. I did. Because I haven't had caffeine since I was like 15. So I did cut out the caffeine. I got married when I was 18. That's why he's an ex-husband. Because I didn't know any better. So, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, and then it went away, and I was doing really good, and I had told my mom, I was living with my mom at the time, and I said I wanted to take some diet pills to try and lose some weight, and she was like, you know you can't have caffeine. She tried to tell me not to do it, and I had no anxiety at the time, and I was like, it's okay, because, you know, if I get anxious, I can just tell myself it's the caffeine, I know what it is, and, you know, I'll quit taking it. It didn't work that way. My head has been screwed up ever since I took those stupid diet pills. And I only took them for 2 days. Because I had the worst panic attack on that second day that I've ever had in my life. And ever since that day, I have been scared of having a panic attack like that. And I tell myself, like, that only happened because of those diet pills. I'm not taking diet pills. It's not going to happen. That incident is what made me quit driving for so long. It's what I, in the back of my mind, think of every time I get in the car. Oh, God, that just screwed me up so bad. But I don't know if it's because I was with my mom or because I was living at her house at the time. So, like, every time, I don't know, it was just so bad. And my mom is the one person I can talk to that will try and calm me down. But it's like, as soon as I hear her voice during a panic attack, it gets bad again. Like, I don't know why. It's something about my mom. Don't know. It always, like, I don't want to say it makes it worse. Maybe it's because I know, like, okay, my boyfriend, if I'm having a panic attack, he says, stop, I don't want to hear it, you're fine, blah, blah, blah. Where my mom will kind of coddle me. And maybe she's saying, like, oh, it's okay to have one. So it gets worse, where my boyfriend says, no, stop it. And it kind of, you know, makes it die down, because I know, oh, he's not going to deal with this. And it just kind of stops. You know, my mind does all this. I'm not doing it on purpose. Does this make any sense, what I'm trying to say to you? Like, I'm not trying to say my mom's a bad person and she gives me panic attacks. Or I'm not trying to say she's a bad person. Did I say good person, bad person? I don't know. I'm not trying to say my mom is a bad person and she gives me panic attacks. My mom is a good person. She stresses me out a lot, but I think everyone's mom does. But no more than any other normal family, you know? So I did take a different way. Took a way that I thought might be a little bit faster to get out to the main road. I'm feeling really good. But my son, I'm going to my mom's house because my son has got some kind of saxophone Christmas recital thing. I just can't wait. I keep calling him Lisa Simpson because I'm a good mom, you know? Oh, it's all in good fun. But that's also how I remember what instrument he plays, because I always forget, and I'm like, oh, Lisa Simpson, saxophone, got it. So, I haven't heard him play it yet. This will be the first time. And that's why I'm making this drive for my boy. Alright, we're on the main busy road. This road you stay on till you get there. You get there and then you turn right. And you're there. So I'm starting to feel anxious. I don't know why. I haven't even been as far as my doctor's appointment. Where my doctor's appointment was today is, I would say, just about halfway to my mom's. So, I know I can do it, because once I hit the halfway mark, I always feel better. It's stupid, but that's how it works. So it's been 8 minutes already, and I'm like, haven't even made it very far. It's the traffic. It's the getting out of the neighborhood. This helps so much. Just having you to talk to, makes such a difference. And I'm just remembering the last time I tried to go to my mom's house. You guys, this is a huge step right now. Huge. Because last time I did this, okay, so I'll just tell you, because I just realized I have like 70 videos now. So when I say, oh, I talked about this in my other video, if you want to go and watch it, there's too many at this point to just go back and find what I was talking about. So I'll just repeat the story. If you've already heard it, go get some cheese or something. I don't know. But, so my daughter had asked me to come and pick her up. And I said, okay, but I'm feeling really, really anxious, so you got to talk to me on the way. Which just happens a lot. And I put the phone on speakerphone, I tuck it down in my bra, and we talk to each other. And I told her, I was like, I'm not feeling good. It's getting worse. And, can I just tell you real quick that I passed that point and didn't realize it? I already passed my panic attack point. Already done it. Didn't even sorry, my mouth. I didn't realize it. So anywho, this is the road where I turned to go to the doctor's. I'm like almost halfway there. So, I was talking to my daughter on speakerphone. I was telling her I don't feel good, it's getting worse. And she was like, you can do it, Mommy, it's fine. You're safe, you're fine. And I said, no, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. And I built myself up. This is before I started doing these videos. This is, like, okay, so people try and help me, but they don't know what to say. Like, she said, Mommy, pull the car over. I'm scared that you're going to pass out and you're going to crash. Well, now I'm scared that I'm going to pass out and I'm going to crash. But she doesn't mean anything bad by that. She just needs to know to say, like, you're not going to pass out. You're not going to crash the car. You're going to be fine. Keep going. And once I pulled the car over, it was like defeat. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't make it. And then there was just no coming back from that point. I was crying, hyperventilating. And so my daughter, as my dad jumped into his car, he drives her to me, and she gets in my car and drives me home. But, yeah, it was bad. So I haven't tried to drive to my mom since then. This is the first time. And I was worried about passing that spot where I had to pull over. And like I just said, I already passed it, didn't even realize it. Because I was just talking to you and driving along, having a grand old time. And, wow. That's it. I have 41 streets to go. I've already been 40 streets. So, nice. Halfway there, just about. No panic attack. Everything's fine. And as many times as I've driven back and forth to my mom's house, and I have felt fine and relaxed, and I enjoy driving back and forth, it only takes that one time. That's what your brain remembers, that one time. Not the 497,000 times that you did it prior to that. Remembers that one time. That's messed up, brain. So I'll go watch my son's recital. Maybe go walk around the mall with my daughter. I don't know. I'll do something with my kids and then go home. Spend time with the old boyfriend before I go to bed. But, and I feel like I can make it just fine, but I'm not turning this phone off yet. This works for me, but in the long run, might turn out to be unhealthy, because I really rely on having this on. It's my binky, my security blanket. I have to do this. But it's better to do this and talk to myself on the phone than sit at home and say I can't do it. Right? I'm doing it. I'm doing things. And that's what I was at home, and I was like, I really have time to take a nap if I want to. And then I said, you know what? I feel good right now. I need to get in the car and go while I feel good. Because if I sit at home too long, I might just work myself up into, oh, well, it feels really good at home. Let's just stay here. For, my brain. Like, schizophrenic people talk to their brain, but so do I. But that's because I don't want to give in. It's better to talk to your brain and try and be like, hey, buddy, what the fuck's going on up there? Is there, like, dead rats at the wheel, or what's the deal? Then to just sit there panicking for no reason, Oh, and I was cutting hair yesterday, and I cut a EMT officer's hair. EMT officer? No, that's not what I meant. So anyway, I'm cutting his hair, and I asked him if, this is for all of you who have had a panic attack and called the ambulance, like I have 500,000 times. Not really that many, but a lot. Quite often. I used to. Until I realized they can't do anything. But I asked him if it was common for people to call the ambulance, and he said yes, for panic attacks. He said it's very common. So if you've ever done this, like me, and then felt stupid, like me, it's better to be safe than sorry. I would have a panic attack, and, the operator would say, the ambulance is on the way. This happened one time. And then I would never let them hang up again. But she'd say, the ambulance is on the way, I'm gonna let you go. They'll be there in a minute. She would hang up. I called her back, and I said, you told me if I needed anything, I need you to talk to me. Like, you have to stay on the phone with me. Which I know that in some cases they have to stay on the phone, but I think that when you say I'm having a panic attack, they don't have to stay on the phone with you. And I think they kind of took their time getting there, too. But I needed her to talk to me. And my mom was there. She wasn't helping. So, the impossible has happened. I'm turning right onto my mom's street. I did it. I drove here with no anxiety. And how long did it take? There's a glare. 16 minutes. So about as long as it takes me to get to work. So, I want to thank you again for being on my journey for this big, huge milestone. Thank you so much for being here for me. I'm so super proud. I made it. I'm speeding like big time. Oops. Alright, so have a happy Thursday. Might be my last video of the day. Sorry for all the videos, but I've been doing a lot today. Making a lot of milestones and overcoming this crap. Alright, thank you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.